You like that drink, huh?
No, not really.
No?
I'm just wondering what's in it. It's calories, none. Fun, sodium, none. Carbs, none. Sugar, none. Protein, none. It tastes a little bit like, almost, but not totally unlike black cherry. But, it's pretty disgusting, actually, but there's no water, so...
So how's it going? It's good to meet you, Vinny.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, it's going well.
Automatic, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a bit hot for me out here, but it's cool. I like the air-conditioned room.
So you guys come from a long way. How from?
Yeah, man. We're from Wales in the UK, where it's usually a little bit greyer and rainier and colder than this. So it's a nice change, but yeah.
So what do you think of America?
Oh, so far so good. I mean, we've been in California for about a week now, and that seems really cool. It's really, really chilled out. I mean, I've been to New York before for like 2 days, and Texas, but that was the South by Southwest festival, so it was just full of British people. But but it was. They've both been cool. Like New York seems to be like the opposite of California, just like hyper busy and like really intense, and I really like that as well. So it's cool. I don't know. There's so many different kind of identities within America. I'm looking forward to seeing all of that. A bit scared of the Bible Belt, but
So tell us about your band, Automatic. When did you guys start?
Yeah, well, three of us have been playing together for about 10 years, as we are. I mean, like we've all known each other for our whole lives, pretty much. Our keyboard player Penny joined about 4 or 5 years ago, and that was the point at which we became the band we are today. Just give you the whole story, really. It's like I've been friends with our guitarist Frost since we were like 4 and 5, so we've known each other forever. Known our drummer since he was 10. Like we all went to the same school in the same small town, and it was like around the time we were getting into music, when we were like 11 or 12, is when we started calling ourselves a band. So it's like been a decade now. So but we just kind of we were awful, as you can imagine, and you just get it together after a while. So when we were like 16 or 17, that's when our keyboard player, who was in our school, started turning up at practices and sort of jumping around and putting in a lot of energy. And he couldn't play anything at that point, but we suggested he buy a keyboard, and he did. And that was the band. That I kind of added an extra dimension to the music, and that's the band we are today. And we got a management deal, and we were allowed to practice there. And we had a really frustrating year, actually, because we took a gap year outside school. So between finishing high school and going to university, and we all our friends had gone to uni, and we were hearing tales of how wonderful it was, and all the drinking and pulling they were doing and stuff, and we were just stuck in crap jobs, practicing whenever we could. It was cool because we just had to take the year out just because we wanted to know whether we could make it, and there was nothing to lose by doing it. And we did. We got signed just at the end of that year, so it was really good. But in that year, like, our manager was like, just stay in the studio and write songs. The songs aren't ready for gigs yet and all that sort of thing. And it was just really frustrating. But yeah, but it was all worth it in the end.
So your video, Monster, right?
Yeah.
That kind of tells a story, huh?
Yeah, the story of 3 guys pursuing a dream. 4 guys pursuing a dream. Yeah, looking for monsters and just being absolutely hopeless at finding them. It's got nothing to do with the song, really, other than the word.
So, what are the songs about that you guys write?
Well, Monsters just kind of, but you see a lot of binge drinking because there's simply nothing else to do, and you can fall into a pattern of that and just be an asshole when you're drunk. That's what that's about. I mean, it's not by no means preachy. I mean, we're the worst culprits, but it was more observational. Yeah, like I said, we took that gap year, and we were stuck in a small town which we'd lived in all our lives. It's not a bad place. It's just boring, and we were about ready to do something different. So a lot of the songs are about the frustration of being there and being in a small town, and just our observations of that sort of thing. And there's some more introspective stuff. The main theme is small town life, though, and yeah, just wanting to get out of there. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're going to close with our interview here. Want to see your video?
Yeah.
All right, introduce it.
Right. This is Monster by the Automatic.
All right. Thanks a lot. It was nice meeting you.
Cheers, man.
We'll see you soon. All right. Coming up next, we'll talk to Amber Pacific. You hear those guys before?
Yeah, I heard them this morning, actually. Quite pop, aren't they? Yeah, kind of like an American Busted or something. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you. Good luck with the rest of the tour.
Thanks very much.